ICE detained a 5-year-old preschooler. A fucking 5-year-old! His name is Liam Conejo Ramos. He had just gotten home from school. He and his dad had just pulled into the driveway. The car was still running and ICE showed up. Another adult in the home who was witnessing everything begged ICE to let them take the child. And ICE said no. Instead, an agent took the 5-year-old out of the car, walked him to his front door, and told him to knock to see who was inside. They used a 5-year-old as bait. Let that sink in. They used a 5-year-old as bait. The family has an active asylum case, no deportation order. They came through a legal port of entry, and now both Liam and his father are being held in a detention center in Texas. Imagine being a 5-year-old preschooler, getting ripped away from everything you know, and then getting shipped across the country to a random detention center you've never been to before. This is a child! DHS says that they didn't target a child. The father fled and abandoned him, but school officials say that the father was in the driveway. The car was still running, and someone was there asking ICE to give them Liam. So what is it? Because right now, it sounds like our government is trying to rewrite a story to make it sound like a 5-year-old was collateral damage. And this isn't an isolated incident. In the same district, a 10-year-old was detained on her way to school with her mom. She called her dad while it was happening. And by the end of the day, both the mother and daughter were in an ICE detention center in Texas. A 17-year-old was taken from their car by an armed, masked ICE agent. There were no parents present when this happened. Another 17-year-old and her mother were detained in their apartment. 4 students in mere weeks. Not adults, children and teenagers. ICE vehicles are circling schools, following buses, pulling into parking lots. Did you know that they had to put recess inside because ICE agents were patrolling around playgrounds? Playgrounds! Do you hear me? Children are afraid to go to school. Parents are afraid to drop their kids off at school. And they want us to believe that this is about public safety? Tell me, how are 2 17-year-olds, a 10-year-old, and a 5-year-old a public threat? These are not criminals. They are children. And if you're looking at all this happening, thinking it's normal, thinking it's fine, I hope you take pleasure in knowing that you are standing on the wrong side of history.